Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. We are here to do some virtual reality news, and what a good news we've got today! Because Skydance announced new Saints and Sinners games, but there's some other bits and bobs. So without waiting too long, let's get started, and of course the biggest, greatest, most amazing, most awesome, most absolutely fantastic news comes from Skydance Interactives, the developer of Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, the game that everyone loves. Listen, the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution got announced. Now, there is no trailer, there is no even screenshots, there is no footage, there is just a chainsaw to look at, but even so, we know that it will be happening, and when it's becoming, I do not know, but Saints and Sinners, one of the biggest and greatest virtual reality releases, so listen, having a sequel to this game, it is a no-brainer. I don't think it's gonna be like a full-on full sequel, but you know what, it's gonna be some sort of brand new Saints and Sinners games. This game captured everyone's hearts and weapons, because it's not only had good story and looked great and the world design was fantastic, but also it had this super awesome physics which made everything that more fun to play in VR. So of course we can expect more of that. Now, what platforms will this release? I don't know. Probably PCVR, probably Quest 2. Now PlayStation VR, I do not know. Fingers crossed it's gonna be PSVR 2, because of course PSVR 2 is around the corner, hopefully. So yeah, great news from Skydance Interactive. Saints and Sinners, awesome game. Of course, it had some updates like this Mint Grinder update, which gives you this trial mode. But also, of course, it had very big and very good Aftershocks update, which let you play the game after you finish the story. So definitely awesome announcement. The brand new game in the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners saga will be happening. And you know what, I cannot be any happier, because this game is awesome and we all love it. And speaking about the games, now let's speak about something what's let's start from PSVR people. Yes, so I want to talk a bit about Zero Caliber for PlayStation VR. The developer done update on the Discord. They spoke about PCVR version, which will see updates. They spoke about Oculus Quest version, which will see updates. And also they give us little update on PSVR version. Now, I don't shoot the messenger, I'm just sharing the news. Basically, regarding PSVR, they said, no good news here, more info soon. So, looks like, you know what, we can expect some bad news in the future very soon. Now, it's got me thinking, and what I'm thinking is maybe, the original Zero Caliber, they couldn't pull it off on PSVR. So what they started to doing is they started to port the Quest 2 version of Zero Caliber, which is Zero Caliber Reloaded. Now, with PSVR 2 coming out not so far away, there is no release date, but according to all the rumors, the PSVR 2, it is scheduled for the production, so anytime soon, so we just have to wait. So I wonder if the bad news what they're gonna have is totally dropping now Zero Caliber from original PlayStation VR, but maybe they will port Zero Caliber to PSVR 2, and now I can only assume that's probably is no-brainer as well. If they do Zero Caliber for PlayStation VR 2, that's probably gonna be port of the PC version. Of course, the Quest 2 version, it's looking good. I've got it on Quest, and they really pulled off something great. But PS5 could easily run a PC version of Zero Caliber, so that might happen in the future. I do not know. And while we're talking about X-Real games, they gave us update about their another game that they developing, and this is Gunbeat. Now, I spoke about this game ages and ages ago, so what's happening is, first of all, we know what platforms it is. It's gonna come to PCVR headsets, obviously, but also Oculus Quest 2 owners. This is yet another Quest 2 game announced. Quest 1 won't be happening, but Quest 2 version will be here. Now, there is not that much known about this game at all. You see this teaser trailer playing in the background, and that's all what I know. But you know what? It looks like very fun co-op looter shooter to me. That's how I'm seeing this game. Of course, we will find out more soon, because what they said is that yes, in the future, very soon, there will be announcements and we will keep you informed, because they actually not working on this game, it's a separate studio, but Extra Games will be publishing it. That's why they not gave us many updates in the past, because they are just publisher, not the developer. So soon, you know, they saying the PR machine will be kicking in and we shall see more of this game. I'm definitely intrigued. Okay, and now let's talk about Shell Games. This studio had an awesome year. They released I Expect You to Die 2. They releasing this Lost Recipes for Oculus Quest 2, which might be fun as well. Of course, they working on Among Us virtual reality version, but that's not everything. It looks like this studio keeps super busy, because I don't know if you know Until You Fall, their game, which is super awesome combat game in VR, got great like a roguelike mechanics, and it's very addictive. Awesome art style, I must say, this neon art style, and the soundtrack is fantastic. So this game has been out for a while, and it didn't have update for a while. Well, to be honest, for over a year. But the developer said, listen, do not worry people, because the update will be coming, there will be more new content to this game, so get ready. So that's nice to see, because this game is super awesome. And of course, as they do that, I mentioned before, they working on Among Us virtual reality, so let me mention what's happening with that. And basically same as they announced, which is the port is going. They put in a teasers on Twitter, some gameplay teasers and that, you know, little gifs, and they looking good as well. So it looks like it's gonna be pretty much one-to-one port, just in virtual reality. Hopefully it will support crossplay between all the platforms. I don't know if it's gonna be crossplay between VR and 2D, I'm not sure. But anyway, Among Us VR looking great. So this studio, Shell Games, is been with virtual reality since early days, and now they, you know, they keep going and they got so much bigger. I remember one of the first PSVR games and first VR games I played was I Expect You to Die, you know, one of my early VR games. So definitely nice to see how much this studio grew so far. Okay, that's it for today's news. Let me know what you think about this Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 announcement, and also let me know what you think it's going to be. Do you think it's gonna be full-on sequel, or maybe it's gonna be just like a, let's say, spin-off game, like a side game, I don't know, still probably awesome. Let me know what you think, let me know your predictions, and let me know when you think it will release. Do you think it will have PSVR 2 port done? That's it will be interesting. And, of course, before I go, big shout out to all the patrons. You are all super awesome, and I super appreciate you. And that's it, bye.